What's good, y'all? It's Amir Driver, Driver, however you seem to say it, phrase it, whatever. Made in Norfolk, you feel me? We live right now with Deep Creek Sports Bar and Grill, but you in the town. Whenever you around the 7-5, you in the town, you got tap.
What's going on? It's your man Blanco. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Blanco Podcast, where we cover everything from the come up to the bust down. As you can see, we had a double header today. We still in Deep Creek Bar in Virginia. I got my co-host this time, CJ.
What's going on, yo?
And we have our special guest in the building, Driver.
Yup. What's going on with it, y'all? How y'all doing today, man? Welcome to the area, guys. You feel me? Yeah, welcome to the town, man.
Appreciate it. I see the jacket say made in Norfolk.
Yeah. So look, you not from here, so we gotta make sure you say it right. It's Norfolk, not Norfolk, right? Okay. Norfolk, like fuck. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta say it like that always. We gotta make sure everybody get that shit right when they come in town from out of town.
Got you.
Norfolk.
There you go.
Right,
yeah.
Left,
there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, we start every episode, we call it drip check, basically.
Okay.
Show your shit, talk your shit. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah, well, look, today I'm wearing made in Norfolk leather. Y'all, Virginia weather's weird. I don't know if y'all noticed or not. It'll be cold 1 minute, hot the next, so my shit a little up and down. So right now we going made in Norfolk leather. That's my branding. Made in Norfolk shorts, Dion's on the feet, something like, you know what I mean, nothing too crazy. But, yeah, that's about it. You know what I mean? Norfolk Ties hat. I wear my Norfolk Ties hat like New Yorkers wear the Yankees. So, yeah, you feel me?
Understood.
Yeah.
All right, give our viewers a little backstory, where you from, what your upbringing was like, and what you do for a living.
Okay, well, my whole name Amir Driver, A-M-I-R Driver, like you driving a car, you feel what I'm saying? Rapper, artist, entrepreneur from the Norfolk area. I've been doing this thing for a long time, 10, 15 years, 20 years for real. I own 2 clothing stores in the area, 2 clothing brands. More than anything, though, I'm a rapper, you feel what I'm saying? I could start this story whenever, but I was almost signed to Rock Nation 5 years ago prior to the pandemic. My man, Real Carter, Hove nephew, he's an A&R over at Rock Nation. He was out here doing artist development, looking for artists around the country and shit on some old school A&R shit. He came here and they offered me a little situation, but it just didn't make sense, you know what I mean, from a number space, because I was about to open one of my stores. So yeah, I since then just been investing in the entrepreneur aspect of it, opening stores, opening businesses. Here in Deep Creek with ghosts all the time, you know, and just doing artistry things in the area for other artists, taking them to New York, doing things of that sort. So
you got music and fashion. One is what? One is where your heart is. One is where your mind is.
There you go. One is where the heart is. Well, one is where the heart is. One is where the most finance is. You know what I'm saying?
So the fashion financed the rap.
There you go.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So ultimately, you want to just be a full-time rapper.
Ultimately, man, I just want to chill full time. I don't really want to do nothing.
You don't want to make it feel like work.
Yeah, I don't want to make it feel like work. There you go. You feel me? So, yeah, I would say full-time artist, as long as it doesn't get to the point of feeling like work. As long as the shit don't feel like work, we'd be good to go. Because the clothes shit, this fashion shit is work. You know, I got to run stores. I got to actually do work to make sure that shit work. But the music is a little bit easier.
You want to run down your music catalog, like so they could tap in with you?
Man. So if you try and tap in, just Google Amir Driver. Like I say, A-M-I-R Driver. Man, I got like 15 projects out, for real. My most recent project is called Norfolk Shorts. Yeah, Norfolk Shorts. It's an 8-song project, and we did a couple videos for it. I always, now I drop content. I drop music with content and fashion, you know what I mean? So it's all kind of like a merch package when it comes out. So that's the last thing we did.
Well, who's like your inspiration in the game?
From that perspective, I would say Nip, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Like
A lot.
time, right?
Yeah. Because, you know, if you're paying attention to how it's kind of done, if you're trying to do it from an independent space and make it monetary and gain monetary gain from it, that's the best way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Package the branding and the merch together. And if you can kind of figure out the way to do it to make it work, it'll work for you. And that's one of the niggas that kind of led the way with that. You know.
So how would you describe your style of music?
I'm East Coast driven. I'm East Coast rapper for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Some gangster shit, some chill shit, some J. Cole.
I do all that shit. I'm not gonna say I'm like backpack like Cole, but yeah, I do all that shit though. Cause like I'm 36, so my era is Rockefeller, you know what I mean, G Unit, Dipset, the Locks, you know what I mean, all that East Coast rap. That's what it is. Like I tell people all the time, Virginia is real weird. because it's like a melting pot. It just depends on what type of Virginian you are. You know what I'm saying? You got Virginians that come from north, down, and then you got Virginians that come from down south and migrate up slightly here. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on where your background is from. All my family from up north. You know what I'm saying? So all my direct influence came from that way.
Shout out the name of your stores, bro.
Made in Norfolk, yeah. Shout out to Made in Norfolk
Where
Apparel,
that at,
man.
so they can pull
930 Briar Hill Road. If you're not from Norfolk, you can shop the product store. That's in Portsmouth. That's 331 High Street. You know what I'm saying? So we got clothing that's catered to the area, and then we got clothing that's more diverse.
You
Got
go
it.
online too? You got a website?
Yep.
Just about
Made
to
it.
ask that
Yeah,
shit.
madeinnorfolkapparel.com. If you got Google and shit, I'm the only one everywhere. You feel me? I'm the only Amir Driver. I'm the only Made in Norfolk. If you type any of that shit in, all my shit pop right up.
The city behind you type shit?
Yeah,
like
for
you're
sure,
influential
man.
there?
So in this space, I have like really done a lot of things, man. You know, like from a space of leading the way. That's kind of how me and Ghost honestly met. We met because I was doing a event with the local radio station here. You know what I mean? They wanted me to go find artists to provide a platform to rap on like one of the bigger summer festivals that we had. And I knew Ghost was out here going crazy. You know what I mean? He just doesn't get as much recognition as deserved because sometimes they'll hate on you from here if you from up north for real, you know what I mean? On some, they feel like you might think you're quicker or whatever the case may be. So it's a little negative connotation oftentimes. But I know bro was cool, so I invited him, you know what I mean, to be on the platform. But here I am one of like the bigger, more longevity-based artists on the independent scale. You know, like I said, I'm 36, but I've really been doing this shit since I was 16. I've been in the clubs, hosting the parties, all that shit since before I was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? All the bigger stages, bigger shows. So in this market, they hold me in a different regard. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You got any features where any big artists?
In this space, nah, man. Nope. So my thing for real is I've never invested in a big artist feature because for me, the marketing is what sells the artist. You know what I'm saying? I can pay a nigga to come be on my song and I could kill the song and your fans are still probably not investing in me the same respect that they would in you. That 20 bands that I could pay a nigga, I can take that and go flip that 3 times over, you know what I mean? And then do something more directly beneficial for myself. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
feel
Like,
Drake got a good ear for hits, so he jump on it.
Right.
And then it helps when people get a hit, but then they just forget about
that's
the
it. They
artist. who
forget
made
about
the
that,
hit,
right?
'cause
They forget
think
about the
Drake is
artist.
the reason
There you
it was
go.
a hit.
You feel me? A lot of times that's what happens. You get smaller artists, they pay for these larger artist features, and they get overshadowed by said larger artists. And then at that time, you get your 3 months of playing the record on the radio. And then even with that though, you feel me? I tell niggas all the time, investing in the artist feature is just the barest minimum of paying for that. You gotta pay for the marketing. The video might not be included in the motherfucking feature price, so you might have enough 5 to 10 that you gotta get a nigga to come be in the video to sell. Hell nah. I put that in my pocket and directly invest it in myself so I know I get direct return. So from that space, no. But I've done a lot of large shows. I was on a small DMV tour with the Locks. You know what I mean? When they were here, they went Richmond, they went Baltimore, and they went DC. I did that run. So in this space, it's a promotion company here. Whenever they bring in artists from East Coast and they take that run, I do that run with them. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's more about expanding my own brand and then marketing and investing in somebody else's shit, for real.
So drop your socials so they could tap in with you when they come to Norfolk.
Yeah, man. All Amir Driver, AMIRDRIVER. You know what I'm saying? You Google me, like I say, all that shit pop right up. So that's the easiest way. I use my government for everything. So, yeah.
I thought it was like a nickname, like you was
Nah.
until you get busy on the highway.
Yeah, nah. Driver's really who I am, man. You feel me? Like that shit was ordained. You know what I mean? God said you gonna be that. So that's what it was. So, yeah, that shit just works.
Caught me off guard with that one because I
Take
ain't
it.
gonna hold you. When he was like, yeah, driver coming, I'm thinking he like the getaway driver.
Yeah,
or something,
facts.
That's who we call when it's time to go.
Facts, you feel me? So it's funny, man, because you know the driver's the nigga that's in control. You feel me?
Grab
And it's
the
like I
wheel,
say, you
man.
feel me? I got the
Get us
wheel,
outta
bro.
here.
You feel me? I got the wheel. I tell everybody, you know what I mean? I get us out of here. You know what I mean? And that's really what it be.
You feel like coming up in like the East Coast music industry in Virginia, you feel like it's a handicap or it's a superpower?
So it's a little bit of both, man, because here, like I said, because it's so diverse, you get a mixing pot of everything. You know what I'm saying? You get that southern bass Virginia, where it's like they want to hear the trap shit and the slower bass music, and then you get the northern bass Virginia that kind of caters to the more lyrical driven rap and shit. So for me, it was kind of a hindrance at first until I found that happy medium, because you got to kind of find it in this pocket because you got to cater to everybody. You know what I mean? It's so, the military makes the area so diverse. You feel what I'm saying? College and shit, because that's really what we're big in this space for, is school and military. Niggas coming from wherever to be here for a couple months. They bring their culture here for a couple months and they leave. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to find a balance of it all. So yeah, it did kind of hinder it for a while, but now music is everywhere. So you know what I mean.
What advice you got for people that probably look up to you and want to get into either the fashion industry or the music industry?
Oh, I tell all my young niggas, man, consistency, bro. Consistency is the way, because if you dedicate the time to anything, you'll receive something in return eventually. You know what I mean? Whether it be small scale or large scale, depending on how you view it. You know what I mean? You'll receive some type of return from whatever consistency you put in anything. So I tell everybody, man, consistency is the way. You gonna start the day, you might have one shirt, that shit'll sell 5 units. You make a second shirt, that shit'll sell 10 units. But if you stop at that second shirt, you might not get to the 50 units that you would have sold at the third or fourth shirt. So just stay consistent and diligent on your course more than anything. And don't let people defer or deter you from what you try and do, because most people don't see your vision until it's actually moving. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I record songs, I don't have a lot of niggas in the studio with me. And niggas be like, why, bro? I say, because you will try to, oftentimes you get people to try to place a opinion on your idea before your idea is finished. You know what I mean? And you have to finish said idea before the opinion can be placed on it. You gotta let me get this shit out, because I'm still cooking this idea. Like, I'm hearing it and I see it, but you don't see it. So your opinion may misdirect where I'm trying to go with this. So my thing for niggas is always just stay focused on what you're doing and don't take too much opinion until you get your idea out, because you got to get that shit out before you can start to like really trick it up and switch it up and shit. You know what I mean? Because you got to get it through. You got to see shit through. So that'd be my biggest shit.
Your name matched the personality. He's the driver. Don't backseat drive. I got this.
Sit
there, be quiet. Watch out for the police.
Yeah, there you go, man.
But so your clothing brand, it's like homegrown, like you design everything yourself, or you sell other brands too?
Yeah, nah. So right now, Made in Norfolk is solely designed by me. I do got other designers. We're expanding the team now because I can't sit in the store in the same respect as I was. So now I'm starting to allocate different positions to different people and shit. So I got a designer, I got video people and shit like that on the team now. So yeah, it is homegrown base. You know, where it came about for real, bro. I was doing a tour with a sneaker company that used to be here called Sport Zone. Sport Zone was a business from DMV area, DC, Maryland shit, right? I had put out a short film like 10, 12 years ago on some sneaker culture shit, like waking up, going to wait online and getting the shoe. Like, you know how, if you in the kicks, you know how it is, you know what I mean? You know, so listen.
I definitely know how it is.
So you know how it is, bro. Niggas waiting online, camping out and shit. You missed the shoe. I did a whole sneaker project around that, you know what I mean? And I tied it to the store. So for 2 months, 3 months, every Saturday release, I was going to different store locations, promoting a project, selling my product, you know what I mean, performing and shit like that. So the Made in Norfolk shit is shit I was wearing. So when I was going out of town, people was knowing where I was from. When I came back home, I was wearing it so heavily. The DJs in the market and shit was like, yo, bro, let me get a shirt, let me get a hat. And I started leveraging it to get my records played. Yeah, bro, I give you a pack, my nigga, play my song for the week. I got you, bro. You know what I mean? And then I started using my homeboys as billboards, putting the shit on them, letting them wear it. You know what I mean? People started asking for it. Because just like anything else, I tell people, you know, wherever you from, people resonate with that. You know what I mean? They gonna resonate with home. You know what I mean?
You already got your target market.
Yeah, you already got your there you go. You already got your target demo. You know what I mean? You just gotta provide the product and sell it to them. So that's kind of what it was.
Are you open to collaborating with other artists?
Yep, we do. We do a lot of collabs, man, in this space. That's kind of where Product came about. You know, Product is another brand that I have that's closer to this side of where we are, because we in Chesapeake, Portsmouth area now, Norfolk about 20, 30 minutes away. So over here we got the Product, you know, so what that does is that opens the door for other brands and businesses to come in, sell product, cross promote, you know, their branding with our branding, so we can help expand just the culture in the area, because that's one of the things I'm big on. Like, I've been here so long, bro, I have seen it go from nothing to y'all even wanting to have the reason to come here and having a reason to come here. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, that's one of the biggest things, is just helping grow and expand the culture of what our area is. So that's where Product comes into play.
What do you think sets you apart from the competition?
Aside from me being better, nah, fucking with niggas. Aside from me being better, just the consistency aspect, man. You know, I have a humble sureness of myself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have no problem helping nobody, but I'm also aware that I know what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? So from that, it's just the professionalism that you get, and just the consistency and the longevity of being here for a long time. I've been doing this shit for so long. It's like walking down the streets, like breathing. You know what I mean? Second nature to me at this stage. So a lot of that is what does it, for real.
Hey, you got anything you want to touch on before we drop the gem?
Nah, not too much, man. You feel me? New product on the way, new Made in Norfolk on the way. Made is an acronym. It stands for make a dollar every day. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
yeah, we get to it. That's the biggest thing. Move
I'm
forward.
trying, you heard?
You feel me?
And I'm to it.
All right, well, as you can see, Virginia definitely showed us love. We came out here with Driver, you heard? And he
Yeah.
definitely put on for the city. We're going to drop a bonus clip with him and Ghost doing a freestyle.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Tap in with his clothing brand, tap in with his music, follow him on Instagram. We appreciate your time, and as always, we're going to drop a gem on the way out. You got any gem you want to drop for the people?
Like I say, man, consistency over everything, man. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Faith without works is dead. They say that in the Bible. So that means you can't pray to God and not get off your ass and go do something. You feel me? Consistency, consistency, consistency. Stay diligent and steadfast at what it is you try and do and watch the success come from that shit.
That's right, salute. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks
Yeah.
again. Bosco Podcast, you know the vibes. Bling, bling.